Now, Wave 31 Storm Tracker Chief Meteorologist Jeff Castle with 31 Triple Doppler.
Well, here it's nice to walk outside and a little shocked to be, wow, this is really nice.
It is, and you know, it's funny how things can change on a dime because, you know, we closed out July as the second warmest July on record in Huntsville.
Okay.
Transition to today, which was the second coolest August 3rd on record in Huntsville. So things have really turned around.
In 1 week.
In 1 week,
yeah.
Yeah, things have really turned around. If you remember middle of last week, we were pushing 100. Well, it's going to be a far cry from that going forward from here. In fact, we may have missed our opportunity to see triple digits this summer season. Certainly are not going to get back up to that sort of level, at least for the next 5 to 7 days. In fact, next 10 days, don't even see anything quite that hot. 92 is our average. If you liked today, you're going to like tomorrow. It's going to be almost a repeat. 70s in the east, may get as warm as the mid-80s out towards the Shoals, in and around the Huntsville vicinity, though. Only in the low 80s for your Monday. 83 Tuesday. We do start to warm back up again late into the week, but nothing excessive. We return to that near 90-degree mark, and likely we'll see numbers in the low 90s heading into the weekend. So not going to see anything bounce back tremendously high, but we will get back to more typical August heat here later on into the work week. Things are quiet right now on 31 Triple Doppler. Again, we had some showers, some spots of light rain earlier, some sprinkles. Nothing that was super heavy here for your Sunday. That's all gone for now. Cloud cover did clear for many spots, particularly from the mountains back out to the west. But we are going to see the clouds spill back in overnight tonight. So by tomorrow morning when you step out, for a lot of us, overcast skies will be the rule. Once again tomorrow, cloud cover will hang on much of the day here across the northeast corner of the state. That's also where we have the best chance for some rainfall. Future radar around 1 o'clock on Monday showing some scattered showers, perhaps around DeKalb, Jackson County. Drier out to the west. By 1 p.m. already starting to clear a bit for you folks towards the Shoals. And as we work our way through the late afternoon hours, we'll end the day a little sunnier to the west. Clouds may hang on a bit more closer to the Georgia border, and that will certainly impact our temperature numbers across the area just like it did today. We head into Tuesday morning, clouds spill back in, and then Tuesday afternoon. Better odds for some sunshine as we will see the pattern begin to change just a little bit. What's responsible for the clouds and the cooler air, what we call a wedge, which sometimes develops along the spine of the Rockies, and then that can spill back into Alabama. So that is what has generated the lower temperatures in the cloud cover the last few days. Do want to update you on the tropics. We are close to maybe having our next named system. This is off the coast of North Carolina and Virginia. National Hurricane Center giving this area of thunderstorms now an 80% chance of developing into an organized tropical system. Dexter would be the name, by the way. Later next week, we'll be watching off the southeast coast of the U.S. Some indications in the data, something could start to develop here, although the chance for that's only at around 20%. And then farther out to sea, there is a tropical wave coming off the west coast of Africa, and as that moves into the open waters of the Atlantic, National Hurricane Center is giving that a 40% chance of something developing within the next 7 days. This is right on cue. You head into August, September, October. That is the peak of Atlantic hurricane season, so it's not unusual that all of a sudden it appears the tropics are waking up. Again, the next name on the list, Dexter, Aaron, and Fernand are the two after that. And of course, we will let you know if anything forms and where it is tracking. Right now, no indications if any of that activity does get going into the Atlantic that it would make its way into the Gulf and be a threat to Alabama. But of course, we'll keep a close watch on it for the short term as well as the rest of hurricane season. For us tonight, hey, enjoy this. Stepping out in the mid to upper 60s in the morning. Cloud cover hangs in tomorrow. Rain chances for most will stay low, but that east to southeast breeze keeps us cool again most of the day, sitting there in the 70s. It will be warmer out to the west, 83 Muscle Shoals, a little closer to 80 around the greater Huntsville area. And if you're across Sand Mountain, just like today, it may be a struggle to climb very high into the 70s. Enjoy it while it lasts. Here's your Wave 31 Storm Tracker 10-day. Not real concerned about a lot of rainfall. We'll keep an isolated daily chance, though, going for a good chunk of the week. Otherwise, it's mainly a temperature forecast, and those temperatures are nice the next few days. We hit late week into the weekend. We start to heat back up, but again, nothing that will be excessive. Lower 90s, average for this time of year, and we will see that sort of heat back in here just in time for the weekend.
Very good. Thanks, Jeff. Well, some sad news